body heals itself. The body has the ability to heal itself, as long as there's no obstacles to healing. So, and I speak in the 3 high schools around here, a couple of times a year to their advanced healthcare class. And I've been doing that for about 15 years. And I was going to say, actually I screwed up already, because I was going to tell you that I've been doing this for over 6 weeks now. But since I've been talking to the schools for 15 years, anyway, and we go in there and I love it because the students are, like this. And, when I do a demonstration, we can't treat them, without parental consent, of course, but I do a demonstration, we do a little demonstration today. Okay, so, and an example I often use is that you can get a cut in your hand, and the body knows exactly what to do to heal the cut. All the different steps that are necessary, unless it gets infected, then the body will stop the healing process, depending on how severe it is and what your immune system and your recuperative powers are. So you may have to wash the wound, or you may have to even get an antibiotic to kill the infection, and then the body does the healing. But the important point is that the antibiotic does not heal the wound. The antibiotic kills the bacteria or whatever's in there so that the body can take over. And that is, that's one of the basic tenets of what we do. Now, I was going to actually show a few slides until, unbeknownst to me, Dr. Erica spoke about them. Which is fine. I mean, that's totally fine. Because I hadn't heard Dr. Erica speak before. So as I said, I was starting to breathe heavy back in the corner.
And he was pacing.
I'm fine. Okay, so in energy medicine, it uses the body's own systems to determine what's wrong. So we use the muscle system to determine, and those of you who are patients know this and are actually probably a little bit bored, me even talking about it. But we use the energy system, the muscle system, to determine where there are energy fluctuations, where there are imbalances. And there are 4 major areas that we use. We look at the structure, the biochemistry, the emotions, and the energy, the chakra system and the meridian system. And I'm doing this, and those of you who are patients also have been doing this, because there are certain hand positions, they're called hand mudras, that is a communication to your body, and maybe we'll demonstrate that, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, so if this room was a bright red, it would have a different feeling in it than now. We know that. You go into your basement, it feels different than when you're staying in your kitchen, if you put your attention on it, right? So that's energy, it's all around us. These fluorescents are affecting us. Your body has to deal with that energy, or from your cell phone, like that. So part of what we do when someone comes in as a new patient, we do a comprehensive exam, testing all the systems and seeing where are the outpoints, what is weakening the person. Those of you who are patients have gone through it. And then our job, and that's just the beginning. We don't necessarily, during the exam, it is not about figuring out the why of it. It's simply finding what's not right here. And then when we investigate it, we're going to figure out what's going on. And I'm saying that, there are times when, it's a difficult circumstance, and we can't necessarily just find it, with the drop of a hat. So that's our approach. Now, any questions? Okay, you're still staying seated. That's good. Okay, so all of you do look a little bit intense. So I'm gonna sort of start off with something to relax you. Now, I only know 2 or 3 jokes. That's all I know. So some of you who have been here may have actually heard this before. But anyway, there's this woman standing on her porch, and a guy comes up and says, "Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm looking for work." And she says, "Well, if you'd like, you can go around the side of the house and paint the porch." So he comes back, he goes around, comes back 2 hours later, says, "You're wrong, it's a BMW, not a porch." Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, so here's what I'd like to do. I want to show you this, but I want to show